So today I wanted to try something new, and you guys have been asking me for ages about making videos about some weapon concepts that people have designed for the Scout. Well, not specifically the last part, but people have been asking me to make weapon concept videos for such a long time. So today I bring you the Silencer. And this is a scattergun concept that was made by SVDL on the workshop. This thing looks absolutely insane. I think it would actually fit in really well with a bunch of the weapons that the Scout has already, and it feels like it fits within TF2. Like, it doesn't look like super out of place while you're holding it in your hands. Obviously, there's so many things nowadays that don't look like they fit in TF2 at all, especially with like the war paints being a thing and then some crazy unusual effects and some hats or whatever. But this thing actually looks like it could have been in TF2 from the start. So, you know, that's always a good thing, and that's always a positive. Also, if you do want this to become a series or anything, make sure you let me know in the comments, and also subscribe and everything like that. So the Silencer doesn't actually have any stats that were suggested with it on the workshop page. However, after asking my Discord about it, which by the way, you should all join my Discord, we came up with some stats for the gun ourselves that we think are pretty good. So the stats that we kind of decided on based on what people have been saying would be that the sound of the gun would be a lot less than the regular scatterguns. It wouldn't be silent, but it would be a lot quieter considering it is a gun called the Silencer. Now that could just refer to them killing people with it, or it could just be a quieter scattergun. But we thought it would be quite cool to have a scattergun that was intended to be a little bit more silent so you could play a bit more sneaky with it. Not only that, but the bullet spread would also be reduced by around 10-15% as well, and so far to me that sounds pretty good. It's quieter and it's slightly more accurate, which, you know, is always good. And also with the smaller bullet spread, it means you can shoot some people from a little bit further away and still do a decent amount of damage. So the Scout has needed that, I think, for a while. But there does need to be downsides to this gun, and I think it has basically been agreed in the Discord that this thing is going to need some sort of damage penalty. Not anything super major, but 10% damage reduction was a very popular idea I saw surrounding this gun. Not just in my Discord either, but on the workshop page where people were suggesting stats for it. It also looks like the kind of scattergun that would have a reduced clip size, so instead of the regular 6 bullets you get in the regular scattergun, you have 4 bullets in the Silencer. Obviously, in the comments, you guys can feel free to suggest other balance changes to this gun, because this is just very rough based on what I've seen in my Discord and on the workshop page where people were suggesting stuff themselves. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this, because I think the gun looks really cool. And honestly, even if this thing was added in as a backscatter reskin and some changes were made to the backscatter, that would absolutely be fine with me. I like that. The skin I used for this video actually did end up replacing the backscatter, so that's how I was trying to play with this gun, just to get good gameplay. And I feel like if this scattergun was more quiet than the normal scatterguns anyway, I'm sure this is probably how you'd want to use this weapon should it get put into the game normally as its own like separate identity away from the backscatter or anything else. So you're still sneaking around the enemies and trying to take them out from behind, even though with the reduced bullet spread, you could use it as more of a mid-range encounter weapon too. There'd be a bunch of ways people end up using this gun, I think, and that would be amazing. I know we're obviously all waiting for the new heavy weapons and stuff, hopefully the heavy update at some point. Is that actually happening? I don't know. But it can't hurt to wonder about new weapons being added for other classes, and hopefully I can look at some pretty cool Scout concepts that people have. However, that is going to do it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you want this to become a series, please let me know in the comments down below, and also by subscribing to the channel and liking the video if you enjoyed it and all of that kind of stuff. I would love to see this weapon come into the game. I think it would be amazing. Even if it came in as a reskin of another Scout weapon, I think TF2 right now could do with something like that. I think the morale boost would be pretty big. Obviously, the bots being gone would be the biggest morale boost, but new weapons and reskins also would not be bad. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.